Welcome to AYATIUM. Science can explain atoms, stars, and galaxies, mapping the brain with exquisite precision, yet it struggles with one profound mystery: you. Not your body or your neurons, but your consciousness, the undeniable fact that there is a you experiencing the world. Today, we ask a fundamental question spanning science and faith. Can science truly explain human consciousness, and what happens when its limits are reached, allowing revelation to step in? Neuroscience can detect electrical signals, chemical exchanges, and brain waves, but it cannot explain subjective experience. Why does light feel bright, sound feel meaningful, or pain feel painful? These questions form what philosophers call the hard problem of consciousness. Matter can transmit signals, but it cannot generate experience. The brain processes, but consciousness is the experiencer, for which science has no equation. Even with significant brain damage, the sense of I often remains intact. You can lose memory, but not the one who remembers. You can lose language, but not the one who tries to speak, suggesting the brain is an interface, not the author of consciousness. It renders experience, but does not produce the experiencer, leading many neuroscientists to admit that consciousness does not fit into physicalism. In quantum mechanics, matter lacks fixed positions until observed, highlighting the fundamental role of the observer. But who is this observer? Not the eye, which only receives photons, nor the brain, which merely converts signals. The observer is the aware self behind perception, prompting some physicists to question if consciousness is a fundamental layer of reality. If everything arises through observation, then consciousness is intricately woven into the very structure of the universe. Where science reaches its limits, Islamic revelation offers profound insights into consciousness. The Qur'an describes consciousness not as a biological accident, but as a divine breath, stating, "He shaped the human being and breathed into them from his spirit." In Islam, consciousness is understood as a combination of ruh, idrak, and irada. This means the body is constructed, the brain engineered, but consciousness is bestowed, explaining mechanisms, but not the giver of awareness. The Qur'an further states, "The soul is from the command of my Lord," implying consciousness is not a physical substance. It belongs to the realm of AMR, the realm of command, decree, and intention, offering a solution to what science cannot explain. Islam explains why experience and the I exist, and why consciousness cannot be reduced to neurons, because the experiencer is ontological, not biological. You do not merely have a soul. You are the soul, temporarily using a body to witness creation. So, can science explain consciousness? It can describe the brain, but not the awareness behind it. It can map perception, but not the perceiver, measure thought, but not the one who thinks. The essence of consciousness is not merely in the universe, it is breathed into it. To truly understand the self, we must go beyond physics, delving into meaning, spirit, and the one who bestows both life and awareness. Thanks for your watching, and see you next time.